Hello everyone, welcome back. I haven't been working on the game as much as usual. I got a lot done in January, but this last week I've been working on getting the things I need done for my Steam page. So that way you guys can check out my game on Steam eventually. So what was I doing? Had a mining pick. Oh, I was testing out the iron. Looks like I got a topaz. So, my random loot thing wasn't working. I didn't realize that because it wasn't working, and I just thought they were really rare. But I got that working now. I kind of went back and redid my wood chopping and mining stuff, how it works with the trees and the rocks, and basically it works a lot better now. I'm probably going to retrofit the whole system that way. I was just kind of testing it to make sure it was working with iron as well as stone. So let's check out the quest line. Been working on the quest line. Craft a wooden bucket. So let me come over here, grab some materials. So I've been working on the fire. I kind of went down a rabbit hole with that. And I added the fire to the campfires. So the same way that works with the campfires now, which I'll show you that inside where it's dark. That way we can see like the lighting effect and stuff like that. But let's craft our wooden bucket. We need to make 5 rope. And then, so something I talked about before with the crafting system, the different type of crafting system. So the way mine works is, if I were to queue up a bucket now, it doesn't do the check for materials just yet. See, it's going to try to craft 5. Oops. But it's going to do the check after we get done here. And if I actually queue up one after that... So we don't have the rope to craft a bucket yet, but we can queue up stuff that we don't have materials for. But we're about to finish crafting the rope we need for this bucket. So by having this system where it doesn't do the check yet, and you can queue stuff up, means that, you know, you can craft stuff and kind of queue them up in the correct order. Okay, it actually didn't work there. I think it checked the queue before it gave me the rope, maybe. Yeah, it's red. Okay, so I'll look at that again, but that is the different type of crafting systems, you know. You could have a crafting system where everything you queue up will just consume the stuff in your inventory. But then, you know, you have to worry about giving the materials back and stuff, so... That's another reason I went with this type of crafting system. But I got it set up to where we can equip a water bucket in the offhand now. A wooden bucket. And it doesn't look perfect. Obviously, it's kind of just stuck to the hand like that. It's not terrible, though. It did look a lot worse. I got it looking a lot better. But if you go up to the well, you can grab water from it in your bucket. And if you have anything but an empty bucket in your hand, so like even if you have this full bucket and you come up to the well, you actually drink from the well. So there we filled up our thirst. And the only way to not drink from the well is if your thirst is full or if you have an empty bucket. So if you drop your water bucket on the ground, it turns into a normal wooden bucket. All the water spills out. And then you can come up here and get some more water. Likewise, you can right click and dump the water out onto something. So like these fires here, we can dump the water out and do damage to the fire. And you know, 1 bucket is enough to kill the fire. So that's the quest, is to, you know, fill up the water bucket and put out the fires. So we're going to do that. I added a whole bunch of sound effects to this, as you can probably tell. They're kind of ghetto, but they work. See, we got the water pour sound. And if you hit the fire with the water, it makes a little singe sound. But again, you know, like, you got the water fill bucket sound and water drink sound. You can drop your bucket and the water spills out sound. Did a whole bunch of sounds for that. We also can get burned. You know, if you get too close to the fire, you start getting burned. We got the burning sound. I don't know what I'm standing on here. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm trying to figure that out. There's like something invisible that I'm standing on. I can't figure it out. But here, let's try to finish up the quest without getting killed by fire. So that's the whole thing. You know, I set it up to be pretty easy, but you gotta get close enough to the fire to, you know, dump the water on it, but not like too close to where you get burned. Obviously, well, I guess maybe not so obvious to me that the player isn't gonna have this regeneration when they start playing. I have quite a bit, just because I haven't really fine-tuned that system yet. And you get quite a bit for like gathering and stuff like that, so it gives you quite a bit of regeneration right now, which is really nice for testing, which is why I haven't changed it. Alright, last one. So I guess we could set up the game to not start at midday. And maybe it could start a little later in the day to where like you're doing this at nighttime. I think that'd be pretty neat. Yeah, I mean, we don't need to fill this up anymore, but craft a hatchet. Alright. Let's craft a hatchet. And see here, let's see if this works again. We're going to craft our one rope and then craft the hatchet. There, it worked that time. Oh wow, that insta-craft. Oh, I changed the craft time for these. I forgot about that. So you can equip the bucket and the hatchet. And I mean, you can attack with it. And dump your bucket out if you want to. But only if it has water in it. Otherwise, you just stand there with your bucket. But, you can basically craft a hatchet and start chopping these trees up. And up in the top left, there's, I got my random generator working again. So, basically we're rolling, every time we harvest something from a tree or rock, we're rolling on a chance to get a special item. And you can see on the right here, it says 5 wood and 1 wood. Basically, the 1 wood is that special item, only you didn't, like, roll on a chance to get the actual special item, you just rolled a basic item. And there's a bunch of special items. I made them all gems right now. This is like a topaz. This is actually one of the better ones. A quartz is the, like, tier 1. So we'll probably get a quartz here. They're kind of sort of common. You still got to do some chopping and mining for them. And obviously, like, I'll change the items for wood to, like, bark or amber or, I don't know, whatever. So we got to do, like, 5 of these. I don't know how many I'm going to do for the actual quest. You know, I haven't made the entire town yet where it's all destroyed and you got to rebuild it, so we can always change this. Can't believe I haven't got any quartz yet. I got like 3 quartz last time I tested it. I got a topaz again, wow. So those are like way more rare than quartz. And I made these little wooden debris piles and rock rubble piles myself, which I'm getting a little better at doing this, like the 3D items, the 3D meshes. So there, we removed all the burnt wood debris from the town. Craft a pickaxe. We had a pickaxe. It didn't check. Huh. That's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm getting a little better at these 3D meshes here. I made these kind of out of other items, and I was able to learn a little bit about that, and I fixed my campfire. I don't know if you guys will remember, the campfire was kind of offset when you went to place it. So now when you, like here, I can craft a campfire and show what I'm talking about instead of just talking about it. Alright, so that's pretty much as far as I got right there. Now I'm gonna try to, we should probably heal the NPC and feed the NPC first. I just don't really know how to tackle this problem yet. I've been kind of brainstorming about it. That's another reason I've been moving kind of slow on this. It's like I don't really know how to do this stuff. Like I gotta think about it quite a bit. Alright, so we got a campfire. So here you can see the campfire centered now. And you can see we still have the blue and the colored thing going on, to where it's not all blue. I know how to fix that now. So I just gotta go in and do that. And yeah, they kind of hover off the ground quite a bit. So got a little bit of adjusting to do, but I think I know how to fix all that now for the chest and the carpentry bench and everything. So let's make some waters. Let's just make a bunch of stuff, I guess. And you can see it lights up pretty good. I guess I could make like a flicker. A flicker would be kind of neat. But yeah, if you get too close, you'll start burning yourself, which is pretty neat. And if the campfire is off, you know, like, of course you're not going to burn yourself, right? So got that working pretty good. One thing I was thinking with the NPC, so like when you go up and talk to the NPC, there'll be like a dialogue pop up, and she'll be like, hello, what do you want? And you'll have like a list of options, right? And you know, it'd be like goodbye, you know, would be one of them, and just close the dialogue. But then one of the dialogues could be like, I want to give you an item, or like, here, take this item. And then something like this could pop up. Right, like this is obviously a storage chest. This is a storage chest, this is me. But this could be the female. And this could be like her armor. You know, and her stuff in her inventory. But this could still be my inventory. That way I could like give her stuff. And like I could give her like something to eat, you know. And then I guess I would have to make some sort of way for her to eat stuff out of her inventory. But there could be like another option to like, I want to buy something from you, and then we could have like this pop up. You know, where we could like buy and sell stuff. Like, how much are these worth? Oh, I haven't set that. But anyways, Herblore. What am I? Oh, am I getting that for making potions? Cool. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this video. You know, like I got to just keep inching along with this quest system. Right now, you know, like I said, I'm working on getting the Steam page. Everything I need to do with Steam in order to get my, you know, game official. So, just inching along, you know, when I have a few minutes here and there to work on the game still. But mostly working on the Steam thing. Once I get the Steam page figured out and all that set to go, I'll be able to like go full speed on the game again. Hopefully by then I have most of the quest line done, and I can start working on rebuilding the town and the dungeon, and we'll be looking pretty good by then. So yeah, just stay tuned, and hopefully we'll have some of the NPC stuff done next video. Later, guys.